Alright, so today we are going to be installing the short stroke, and it's also an overtravel kit as well for the G&G LevAR, and this is from Bristol Based Airsoft. I've never got some parts from these guys before, but they seem to be pretty cool, and we will find out. These are injection molded parts. They used to have 3D printed parts. I believe the 3D printed ones are a little bit cheaper, so if you want to save money, you can get those. But if you don't really care about saving a couple dollars, injection molded is always the way to go, and that's what these are. So these are going to go into the gun, and this will significantly decrease basically the lever action of the gun. Now, to give you guys a baseline for how far you have to move the lever right now, you do essentially have to fully work the lever. If you don't do the lever all the way, like if you go halfway, it's not going to work. You have to go essentially the entire way every single shot. And as you can see, that goes essentially all the way almost to an M4 magazine, which I have a Magpul PTS PMag at the moment in here. But that's how far you have to pull it stock. Right, now we're going to go ahead and install these parts, and we will be able to see the difference it makes. So we got to remove the upper from the lower, obviously. And this is actually extremely easy to do. I don't remember which side this pin is on. I've already removed mine just to make sure it's not too hard. But one side is going to have the little detent on it. You need to push this pin out. And you need to be very careful because there is a ball bearing inside of it. So if you open it up, I would recommend having it about here. If you look inside, it's going to be hard to see. But there is a ball bearing inside of there that is pushing against the lever. As you can see, there's a little like carving grooved in with some detent spots on it. So be very careful. You don't want to lose the stock detent system. Typically is not advisable to change detents out. So remove the pin. And then you need to carefully shimmy this out of place. And as you can see now that it's off, you can probably easily see there's a massive detent in there. And we don't want to lose that, obviously. So be very careful. Now, these parts, they are very different. They only go in one way, so you shouldn't be able to mess it up on accident. But essentially these just fit into these inserts here. It's very kind of G&G to have these inserts be here, and these just press in. Does not want to go. We'll try the other side first. Okay. Definitely not perfect. It is definitely bowing. It doesn't really want to be in there. But my hope is that once everything's in, it should be fine. This may need a little bit of persuasion. Okay, maybe that'll be enough of a chamfer to get it in. Nope. Nope. It really does not like... It really doesn't like this spot here. Okay, we'll see if that's going to be good now. It really does not want to go. This is definitely unfortunate. I very much expected this to just drop right in. Alright, I got tired of that punch tool. I got myself a rubber mallet. But don't think it's going to do anything that I didn't already do. So I also got myself a real little itty bitty hammer. It really does not want to go, which is crazy. Okay, we'll take it back out. I think I will adjust the other side as well, because the other side's not seating perfectly either. This is definitely very annoying. They really need to increase their quality control quite a bit, because this is not enjoyable. All right, let's try to put this in now. Not sure it will, because it is a tiny bit bowing out still. So we want it to line up with the groove in the bolt. And then everything should sort of start to fall into place a little bit. And it'll be a little bit awkward, but it looks like we got it there. Let's go ahead and put the pin through. And we'll make sure that the action is not too Okay, so right now, it's not quite... Yeah, so right now, sometimes on a racket, it doesn't lock the hammer back, as you can see. So I will need to play with it a little bit till it does. So we need to start taking this back apart. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit annoying to get back out, but it should come out. Okay, there we go. Now we can look at it, and we can see where some wear marks are showing up. Obviously, there's a lot of wear right here. That is definitely brushing a lot. I think, what is the overtravel? I believe... This should be the overtravel stop, I believe. Just is barely not enough, I don't think. And this obviously is getting shaved down quite a lot on the inside, which is not, we don't want to have plastic shavings on the inside. So I believe that we need to shave this just a tiny bit. I think this dent that's showing up here is where it's impacting the overtravel. So that needs to be a little bit more like deeper. And back here, obviously that whole shaving is happening because it's not sitting deep enough. But I don't know if I can get it to sit any deeper. It doesn't want to. But I think that'll be fine. It'll just kind of shave itself over time. But up here, this overtravel definitely needs to change. It's not going to work. Okay, that should be fine. And I'm just gonna shave this down myself. It's like the metal is made out of cheese, because my knife just cut into it really easy. It's also a nice knife, some Microtech. Okay, maybe that'll be fine. See, this really should not be like this. This should be a plug and play type of situation because it is injection molded. This will probably be fine, I think. Now we can go ahead and insert it back in. This is quite weird. You have to really shimmy it into place. All right, sorry, my camera died, but it has been brought back to life now. And yeah, this needs to be shimmied in. To place. And drop the pin in. Maybe I didn't quite get it. Okay, there it goes. And okay, that is much better. It is definitely catching every single time now, which is very nice. And if you want to see the difference for how far you have to lever it now, that's as far as it goes compared to the magazine. And as you know from before, you had to lever that thing all the way up against the magazine, but now that's as far as you have to go. And it seems to be working every single time, which is very nice. So there you have it. It's installed now. I wish it just dropped in. It is unfortunate that that mine was way out of spec. They definitely need to get that under control. But besides that, it seems pretty nice. And yeah, it basically barely racks the hammer back, and I assume it barely pulls the nozzle back far enough for it to function. But yeah, that is the whole thing right there. Have a nice day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this video was useful for you. And make sure you check out the link down below. That is a link to our Discord server, and you are welcome to join. All right, have a nice day.